How about now? Is that any better? Honestly, I don't get the problem here. What is going on? I just swapped microphones on the back end here. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear on my, as I say, yay, havoc. Okay, I'm guessing that's I'm doing better here. Oh my God, the joys of live streams, and always on a Friday. I don't get it. I don't have like mic issues any other time when I'm doing a live stream, but for some reason on a Friday night, I'm thinking it's the gods who don't like what I'm drinking, but I don't care because I'm gonna drink it anyway. Cheers. All right, I'm gonna assume. Thank you, Tech Man, for letting me know. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna continue on from where I left off with regard to the markets. And again, everybody, I would love to have you come and talk markets with me, talk whatever crypto you want with me. Link is in the live chat. Go ahead, click that. You'll show up in the back end here. And yeah, I'll be able to see that. All right, here we go. All right, disregard the banging. Oh my God. Anyway, all right, so let's get back to the markets. So we've got, we just talked about BNB, XRP, 61.5 cents, and that's down almost 8.5% in the last 7 days. That is craziness right there. Craziness. So great for XRP. Cardano at just over 60 cents, up 10.5% in the last 7 days, but down almost 6% in the last 24 hours. Just listening, TV, what I understand, Tech Man. I understand. I appreciate you being here and just listening in. Thank you. Hey, Automatic Beats. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Appreciate you being here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Guys, Tech Man and Automatic Beats, don't forget you get to vote tonight. Let me just bring it back up real quick. 2 votes. LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, or Cardano. So make sure that you are taking a minute to vote. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh my God, I can't read emoji. Oh my goodness. All right. So make sure you two guys and everybody else who's in here, because I can see there's a bunch of other people. Come on, take time to vote. Appreciate that. All right. Back to the market. So Cardano, like I said, took a huge leap in price, and slowly petering back down. And you want the truth. You know, I'm a Cardano fan here. I love Cardano, big bull about it. And I think it's got a huge life ahead of it. And it's going to be a big part of the crypto space. But honestly, that price action to me seemed a little bit pumpy. I know I am probably in the minority with regard to that as a Cardano fan, but it really seemed a bit pumpy to me. And I expect it to kind of come back down into that 40-cent range. We'll see if I'm right, because at the end of the day, we all know this is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some old guy on the internet. But maybe that's why everybody likes listening, because I'm just some old guy. Anyway. All right, I gotta make it vote. Where at? Right here in the chat, automatic beats. Right here in the chat. You can pick two. Whoops, hold on. Let me let's try that. Yeah, you can pick two of these altcoins that I will then, the winners of which I will then DCA into on Wednesday. LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. Options. What is going on? Oh my God, there it goes. This live stream is not doing well tonight between the microphone and just like I don't get it. StreamYard is not liking me tonight. All right, we got some votes coming in. Hang on one second. Thank you, Automatic Beats, for your votes. Techman, I know you're watching TV with the wife, but take a second when you got a second and throw in some votes here. So we got a vote for LCX and a vote for Cardano. Okay, votes are recorded. And again, if you're watching on Twitter, send me a direct message and I will make sure that I record those before everything is done tonight. All right. And again, you want to join me, link in the live chat. You know what? I'm going to put it because that was way back in the beginning. I'm going to put it in the live chat again. So it's a little bit closer to now and you guys can come on and join me. Appreciate that. All right. Back to the markets, because you know what? Let's talk the markets. That's why we're here, right? All right, so we talked Cardano, AVAX. You know, I'm a fan of AVAX. I think they got a lot of good partnerships and are going to be huge in this space as well. Up over 30% in the last 7 days, 2% in the last 24 hours. Sorry, I had to finish that off. I'm going to pour me another one right now. So you're going to hear it. Ready? Here we go. Let's get that in the glass. All right. If you're joining me, let me know what you're drinking. Appreciate that. Love having everybody here taking a drink with me. All right. So that's done. What else we got here? Doge. We gotta give some props here for Crypto Jar. So that's the Dogecoin is what brought him into the space, down 8%. 5 of that percent in the last 24 hours. Crazy. But I mean, I get it. I completely get it. Hey, Tech Man, thank you. Appreciate those votes. Appreciate them. So let me record those. We got one for Stellar and another one for Cardano. So Cardano off to an early lead here tonight, which is great. That is great. Glad to see that. Thank you for voting. And again, I still see more people in here. Make sure you guys vote. Jump on in that chat. Let me know. All right, let's get back. Markets. All right. Polkadot, pretty much steady. I mean, it's up about 2% over the last 7 days, but down literally. Look at this. Almost 7.5% in the last 24 hours. That's insane. And again, I think there's going to be a lot of money moving out of the market. Because again, I believe that we're going to take another leg down. That's again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, just my 2 Satoshis. And the more beer I drink, the more Satoshis you get. Okay. Chainlink. Again, I love Chainlink. down over 15.5%, almost 7% of that in the last 24 hours. And still, I don't know, my humble pie opinion is that that's still a decent buy for Chainlink at $14.30. Polygon, so Matic at about down over 7%. And we're talking at about just under 84 cents, just over 84 cents. Again, still, in my opinion, a decent buy, especially if you're dollar cost averaging like we're doing here every week on this show. Litecoin. I bought some Litecoin and now I'm down on that Litecoin. I bought some Litecoin this week because, again, I use Litecoin for what it was meant to be used for. I pay for some things like my VPN service with Litecoin, and that way I don't have to give them any of my information. I just give them my Litecoin, and then I keep my VPN on all my devices and keep my information safe. Cheers again. So Litecoin is what they take. Litecoin, Bitcoin, they actually take any number of cryptocurrencies. But as far as like the Lightning Network, which makes it just easier to do the transactions, it's Litecoin and Bitcoin. So again, and if you're interested in that VPN, hold on, let me see if I can bring it up here for you. I think I've got it right here. Yeah. Basically, TorGuard is the VPN service I use. I love TorGuard. Again, you can pay with crypto. You can have, depending on which plan you purchase, any number of devices protected by their VPN service. And I will tell you, because, one of the major concerns with VPNs is their upload speeds and download speeds. And I have found no issues with speed of my internet with regard to TorGuard. So if you're interested, there's a link in the description of this live stream. Appreciate you using it. You can by using it or by using code CCM, Crypto Coin Mindset, CCM at checkout, you can actually save 50% off whatever one of their service plans you choose for life. For life. That's awesome. That's awesome. So that's and when you do that, it helps to support the channel. So again, I appreciate that very much. If you don't have a VPN currently, that is my recommendation. So, all right, back to the charts. Back to the charts. All right, let's see what we got here. BCH, again, for what it's meant to be used for, 227.77, down 10% in the last 7 days. And but again, it's money. Use it for money. That's what it's supposed to be. Save your Bitcoin, man. Stellar XLM, one of the options you have to vote for. I see more people joining in. For everybody who's joining in, and welcome. I appreciate you being here on Crypto on the Rocks. Let me know what you're drinking. Cheers. And please jump in and vote. We got an early lead for Cardano. For those who are new watching this live stream, every Friday night when we're here, I'm trying to show you that you can dollar cost average into cryptocurrency. Use dollar cost averaging to put together a very profitable portfolio of cryptocurrency that will hopefully help to maintain your energy, your wealth, and as we move forward into the bullshit that's inevitably coming in the next couple of years. So to that end, every week I take $25, 15 of it goes into Bitcoin, because as far as I'm concerned, Bitcoin should be at least 50% of your portfolio. And then you vote in the live chat, or if you're on Twitter watching right now, you can send me a direct message and I will tally that up before this is over. And these are your options: LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. And again, I'm going to show you where we stand with our DCA. We are in huge profit so far, even with this pullback in the market. So please, for those of you who are just joining in, make sure you vote. And I really appreciate you doing that. Jump in the live chat or jump online with me. Link to do that is in the live chat. Click that link. You'll show up in the back end here, and I will bring you on and we will talk crypto live. Live. It's alive. All right. Anyway, let's see. Where did I leave off? Stellar. ICP, that's actually one of the ones for the next section. I don't know if it's going to make the cut, though. We'll take a look at that later. I think tonight I'm going to see what the final tally is on that, and we're going to talk and tell you what we're going to be looking at for the next quarter, 2024. So first 2 quarters of 2024. Cheers, by the way. All right, Monero. You know I like Monero. I like me some privacy coins because I think they're going to be a huge necessity as we go forward. Overall, down about just over 3% in the last 7 days at 168.50. Again, biggest of the privacy coins. Honestly, not my favorite, but I appreciate Monero, and I appreciate what it does. R Pirate Chain, actually my favorite, in case anybody cares. Do you like privacy coins? XMR, so Monero, R, or any other for that matter. Tell me in the chat. I'm interested to know. Let's see. Hedera, H-bar. Again, one of the items you get to vote on tonight. This is another high here. I mean, it's not their local high. I think it went up to like 9 cents or something stupid like that. But right now, up overall 8.5% in the last week, but down almost 4% in the last 24 hours. Now, Caspa, we've got to look at Caspa for JAR and FF because you know what? You got JAR who's mining it, and you got FF who's like, what the hell's all this shit with Caspa? I love it. I love it. Did you see that video that he put out about that? It was an awesome video. You really need to go check that out on his channel. That was awesome. Awesome. Anyway, Casper down 10%, back down to just under 12 cents at 11.7 cents. All right, Filecoin. You know I like Filecoin. I honestly don't hold any bags of that right now, but down almost 8% over the last 7 days. And again, not financial advice, but to me, that looks like a good buy for Filecoin. VeChain. I don't mind VeChain. I think VeChain is going to be one of those underrated blockchains that's going to come out of nowhere. And if you stake your VeChain, you can earn VThor. And there's a number of ways to do that. Matter of fact, I think I put out a video about that maybe a year or so back. So go ahead and check that out on my YouTube channel. As a matter of fact, for those who haven't really checked out my YouTube channel, I just did all of the playlists on my channel. So now, with the exception of, I think, 2, maybe 3, all of them are just videos that I've put out. And so you can get me and my opinion for what it's worth straight in an entire playlist about a number of topics, many of which that might be helpful for you, especially if you're looking for a cryptocurrency wallet, that kind of thing. And as a matter of fact, for those who did not attend the live stream on the Matrix Money podcast channel, and if you haven't, the link to sign up for that is in the description of this live stream. That's where myself, Crypto Jar, and Financial Failure, FF, jump live on Tuesdays, 10 a.m. And we talk about a litany of different things. Wallets was one of the things we talked about last week. And Jar put out to you that somewhere in the new year, we'll hype it up and let you know you're going to have a chance to win a Tangem wallet, a 1.0, the first version of the Tangem wallet. And that's huge. I have an entire playlist dedicated to that on this YouTube channel. So go ahead and check that out. And I know I keep getting off track here and keep getting distracted, but let's try and wind this up here as far as the markets are concerned here. Thorchain, Rune, I am a huge fan of Thor Swap. Again, due to family obligations, that the videos I was planning to try and put together with regard to Thorchain, probably going to be in the beginning of 2024. I don't see me getting them put together before the new year comes in. So watch for that. But Thorchain was up around $7 at one point, and it's done a slow tick back down about 12% in the last 7 days. But still 569. I mean, that's still huge. I mean, for people who got into Thorchain at $1 or less, you're way up on this, way up on your holdings. And then this Quant again, $110. I mean, when I first bought Quant, it was at like 130. So that Quant I bought is like still upside down over there. But one of the items you get to vote for tonight so far, Quant has no votes. ADA Cardano is leading, and we got some votes for XLM and LCX. So make sure you jump in that chat. Come on, let's help pick this up here a little bit. And I think that's where we're going to call it here at this point. So let's get rid of that. All right, there we are. So again, make sure that you, that's not what I wanted. How about that? That's a little bit better. Make sure you do your voting. LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, or Cardano. Come on. Help me decide what we're going to dollar cost average into. Cheers. All right. I guess, Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog. Matter of fact, that's a good point. I should probably tell you what happened. For those of you who were here last week, Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog, joined us for the first, 45 minutes, an hour of this stream. And MFX, so did Philip. Philip jumped in. For those who have been around for a while, you know that Philip, my friend, likes to kind of come in here and we talk crypto. And it's just like, I like having Philip here because from his perspective, he's still learning. He's an older guy who's trying to learn about cryptocurrency, learn how to store cryptocurrency properly, learn how to invest in cryptocurrency. So I love having him here, and good friends with all his entire family. His kids are into crypto. Matter of fact, I'm trying to get them to kind of jump into the stream, but you know what? They're kids. They got their own things going on. One of them is literally traveling the country right now. So trying to get them in here is definitely a challenge. Hopefully in 2024, I'll be able to do that. I'm trying to work on going and visit Philip in a couple of weeks, somewhere around February. So watch, there might be a crypto on the rocks happening right from his house instead of here. So appreciate him and so on. But again, I'm getting off topic. So Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog was here, and we love when he's here. I love the insights that Brian has. But he had an admin access to my account because here on StreamYard, because we were doing some collaborative work together. And so when he left, he accidentally closed out the entire live stream. So all of a sudden it was like poof, gone. And Philip and I didn't even realize it. We were still talking and blah, 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 going off. And then finally I was like, holy cow, we're not even live anymore. So for anybody who was in that live stream and then all of a sudden it just abruptly ended, I apologize. Unfortunately, Brian basically pressed the wrong button, and that was that. So, but I fixed that, so that's not going to happen any longer. He can still come in and join us. Matter of fact, I talked with him earlier today. Messaged him earlier today, and he said he thought things were going to be too tight. He didn't think he was going to make it here tonight, which I get it. Family obligations. He's in a different time zone. I understand completely. Family comes first always. And can I, here we go. I got nobody else here to talk crypto, so we're gonna let Keith talk crypto. That could get scary. Somebody better come on and join me. Link to come join me is in the live chat. Damn it. Come join me. Save me from myself, please. Cheers. I'm going to have to go and get me another damn drink in a minute. Because now that's gone. Damn it. Anyway, but I was talking about, family coming first, and this time of the year, especially, you want to know what? That's more important than ever. More important than ever. I mean, as I get older, Thanksgiving has become the important holiday for me. It's about food, it's about family, two of my favorite things. And there's no pressure to like worry about, I gotta buy a gift for this one, I gotta buy a gift for that one, whatever. It's just get together, share like time and space. And yeah, this past Thanksgiving was amazing for me. And like I said, the older I get, the more I lean into Thanksgiving. But there are other holidays. When my kids were younger, and all my kids are, again, look, I'm old here. All my kids are grown up and out on their own. Most of them have their own kids at this point. And so, but when they were younger, I mean, it was all about Christmas, right? I mean, for those of you who have young kids, I mean, well, you know what? Let's ask the question. There's a number of people out here watching. Come on, tell me what is your favorite holiday here. Now, again, I know everybody doesn't celebrate Christmas and whatever, and I understand that. So tell me, what is your favorite holiday? I truly am interested. But anyway, when the kids were younger, it was all about Christmas, obviously, watching them open their Christmas presents on Christmas Day and that kind of thing. That was awesome. That was awesome. And New Year's Day back in the day was literally about, getting together with family. We used to, when I was really younger, we used to go out every New Year's Eve and party, maybe forget that New Year's Day existed. And then as I got a little bit older and we had the kids and so on and so forth, there was more about like having the family come over. We'd have a party, all the kids, cousins, that was together. They got to play, do their own thing while the parents were downstairs just having a drink and chillaxing, laughing at each other, whatever. And now it's like New Year's Day, whatever for me. I don't know about you. Well, we got a couple of comments coming in here. Let's see. Where are we here? Stella Cardano, that was the voting. 420. 4th of July. You know what? I get it. That's not this time of the year, but I get 4th of July. I can understand why that would be a favorite holiday. We got some fireworks going on, got some patriotism going on. I know that's tough this time. Tough to have going on at this point in time with a lot of things that are going on in this country, but let's not get me going about that, at least not yet. I definitely need another drink before I'm going down that rabbit hole. Appreciate that, Automatic Beats. Thank you for chiming in with that 4th of July. Good answer. So yeah, but I mean, so for me, this time of year, I'm all about the time with my kids, my grandkids. Yeah, that's what it's all about for me at this point. And I really appreciate that. And here's my thought, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency to me is allowing me to save money and in an appreciating asset, thus saving my energy for future use. And I didn't understand that when I first started in this space. It was just about making a little extra money, mining Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. Because, needed to make ends meet. And I get that too. Making ends meet, very important. Hence, I'm here on this YouTube channel all the time. And please, if you're new here, I see a few more people have jumped in. And please make sure you hit that subscribe button, tick that bell icon, click the all. That way you get notified every time I go live. I'm here live every Friday night, Crypto on the Rocks, and you can come join me here and we will chat live. A lot of the people who normally join me, not here right now. Blowing Chef with Freedom. They exactly, automatic beats. Exactly. And yeah. Maybe as we get closer to 4th of July in 2024, we'll get into a little bit more about that. And my humbleized opinion about that kind of stuff. Fondle that like button. Yes, man. Fondle that like button. I appreciate it. Like you didn't get consent. Oh, shit. I love it. I love it. Yes, please. Make sure you're smashing that like button. Or, like he said, fondle it. I love it. I love it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, we'll do that to try and like add it on in there. Yeah. So jump into that live chat. Tell me at this time of the year, what is your favorite holiday this time of the year? Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's, whatever. Throw it in there. Let me know. I am truly interested. Let me know. And again, it could be 4th of July. It doesn't even have to be this time of the year because you got automatic beats with the 4th of July patriotism. Hoorah. And I get it. That too. Whatever it is. Tell me. I want to know. All right. Hang on. Automatic beats. Oh, okay. You didn't get that part, huh? That's okay. That's okay. No worries, my friend. Definitely Christmas. And I get it. I mean, like I said, when my kids were younger, it was all about Christmas, watching them open up their stuff on Christmas morning. The Christmas Eve, trying to get them to bed early and get everything stuffed under the tree and all that kind of thing. And then by that point, it was like, oh my God, I don't want to get up in the morning. And they would be up. For those of you who have kids, tell me I'm wrong. They get up no problem on Christmas morning, but like a school day, yeah, not so much. That was my kids. Yeah, not so much. But hey, whatever. I get it. You know what I mean? They're kids. They're excited. I remember when I was a kid, I was always excited getting up Christmas morning, that excitement of going on and seeing what was under the tree. What did Santa leave under the tree? All about that. And so I'm interested. Make sure, come on, jump in that chat. Tell me. Matter of fact, you know what? We're getting a little far down with the link to come and join me. I'm going to put it back in the chat right now. So let me pop that in there. There we go. Click that link. You'll bring you back here and we'll go from there. Oh, very nice. Yes, believe it or not, I remember being a kid as many decades ago as that was. I do remember. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. I love it, automatic beats. Yeah, you keep kicking it in here. I like it. I like it. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I believe it or not, I do remember. You know what my mother used to do? When on Christmas Eve, we got to open one present, and and in anticipation, and that one present was always pajamas. So we got to sleep in our Christmas pajamas and then wake up for Santa in the morning. Hilarious. Pajamas. I mean, I get it. It's like you got to open up presents, so a little woo, and then, but it's pajamas. I understand, man. I appreciate you being here, even in the chat. No worries whatsoever. No pressure. I mean, obviously things just generally go easier when it's just not me sitting here going blah 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 blah. And you know, we've had a few different people here, so we currently work lurking. And I appreciate that. You do that. I appreciate that. Thank you. I again, automatic beats. Always love when you're in the streams. Not just my streams, but you know, even crypto on the rocks. We are crypto on the rocks. And I need another drink. I haven't even had enough yet. But I was about to say the Matrix Money podcast. Automatic beats, always tuning in with that. And we appreciate that. Myself, Jar, and FF. Live Tuesday, 10 a.m. And we will be, or at least the plan is, we'll still be streaming the weeks of Christmas and New Year's. But I mean, these guys have small kids. My kids are grown and out on their own, but these guys have smaller kids. So for them, in order to allow them to spend the maximum amount of time with their family during the holidays, we're going to try and record a couple of streams ahead of time. So we can, you know, you can still see us, because why would you not want to see us? And you know, you can still listen to your crypto comments, content, and so on, and be lurking at work. And yeah, here we are. So watch for that. We're gonna keep trying to do that. As far as my channel, just to let you know, I'm probably just gonna put out like a Merry Christmas and then a Happy New Year video when on those specific days, because normally I am live Monday 10 a.m. Eastern for whatever we're talking about on that particular live stream. And obviously, again, I want to spend time with my family and as well. So I'm probably just going to put out the, you know, Merry Christmas video on Christmas and the Happy New Year's video on New Year's, and then jump right back into the live streams on Wednesday, 10 a.m. like normal here on Crypto Coin Mindset. And then again, Friday nights always Crypto on the Rocks for this. So I'd like to hold the voting open for about another 45 minutes. So if you have not already voted on what we're going to be dollar cost averaging into over the next week, you get 2 votes, because we're playing a little bit of catch up right now. So please vote LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, or Cardano. Pick two. Right now, Cardano's in the lead. That's unless we get some something else going on. It looks like we're doing some DCA into Cardano, and I got no issue with that, frankly. Like Cardano, you can stake it, earn more Cardano. Always good. But here we are. Nobody is joining me on the live stream, and I need another beer, damn it. I don't want to leave a bunch of dead air here. So you know what I'm going to do? I am going to jump onto YouTube. Oops. Oh my God. Assuming I don't just screw everything up. And about a week or so ago, I was showing you an interview I did with Jason talking about P2E gaming. And I don't know how many of you are into the P2E gaming thing. If you are, let me know about that in the live chat too. But the next set of dollar cost averaging options that we're going to put out in the portfolio are going to be gaming, metaverse, Web3 related cryptocurrencies. And I'll show you that list in a minute. But what I'm going to do while I go and grab myself a drink here, bonk to the moon. Bonk has had some good price action as of late. Absolutely has. Absolutely. So, but while I am gonna run and grab that, I am gonna put on the video interview I did with him and allow you guys to watch a little bit more from where I left off while I go grab myself a drink. because I need another drink. Damn it. Let me see. I'm trying to look for that video right now on my channel. Wait, I've gone too far. Come on, where's Jason? I know he's here somewhere. I know he's here he is. All right. Let me bring that up here. Hang on. Oh, perfect. It's queued up right where I left off. I couldn't do that again if I tried. Damn it. So I'm gonna bring this up. We're gonna let you watch a little bit of that interview. Again, he's not going to be talking necessarily specifically about the coins and crypto that I'm going to be looking to add into the next DCA, the next dollar cost averaging Q1, Q2 of 2024. But here's where we are so far. And here's where we got to whittle it down. This has to be brought down to 5. Okay, 5. So if you want to vote for the ones you'd like to see in the next dollar cost averaging portfolio starting in January, now's your chance. Let me know here in the chat, and I'll add to the voting tallies here. This is the voting tallies from people who have voted on Crypto on the Rocks, as well as on any of my social media channels. So we have Ethereum, obviously, and well in the lead, Ethereum is. Which honestly makes good sense to me that should be part of the next portfolio. The Sand has got a vote. Decentraland, surprisingly, I didn't expect Decentraland to be so high up in the list here, but Decentraland Mana has 3 votes. Meta Hero, again, 0 votes, which kind of surprises me, truth be told. Axie has a vote. Throwing out there, Floki, none. ICP, none. Gala, that doesn't surprise me. Gala, I think, is going to end up being huge in this next bull run right now. Coming in there tied with Decentraland with 3. Engine Coin, I'm surprised has none. Immutable X, another one I'm surprised has none. Illuvium, which is getting into P2E, and Vulcan Forge getting into P2E. So if you want to vote for any of those while you're watching this, again, in this live stream, in this video you're about to watch, in the interview I did with Jason, we're not touching on this. We're actually talked mostly about Star Atlas. I'm not sure if you guys do gaming, and if you do and did Star or do Star Atlas, jump in there in the live chat here. Let me know. I truly am interested to know. Let me, hang on. All right, let me bring up this interview, and then I'm going to get me a drink, damn it, because I need a drink, and nobody wants to come join me live, so you got to listen to this. All right, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to go get a drink, and I will be back. All right, P2E. Awesome. So much like crypto, this can be done worldwide. I mean, it gives gamers the opportunity to basically empower themselves with this earning potential, no matter where they live. Can you want to talk a little bit about that and explain the importance and the how and why of that?
So, in our world, we have first world countries like US, UK, Canada, and they generally can earn some more money, have more opportunities, and then you have third world countries. Well, with crypto, it's worldwide. So as long as you have internet connection, like literally anyone in the world can cash in on this. And it's really going to help bridge the gap between those countries in poverty with first world countries, and everybody has the same opportunities here, which is something a lot of the world has not been like up to this point. And it's pretty cool going forward, just knowing that everybody has the same opportunity with this.
I agree. And I think that's one of the reasons why the P2E industry, as it really rolls into the blockchain space and the crypto space, I think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be one of the catalysts that help with mass adoption. That's, why I was mentioning it earlier. I think it's really, really going to be one of those things.
Yep.
Well, speaking of which, I mean, the ideas behind crypto is that, you're able to change your economic status. In theory, you'll be able to utilize things like Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency to maintain your wealth and basically give some real staying power to the energy you expend to even earn it. And I mean, I get it. It's gaming, but like you're expending a lot of energy to actually, game. I mean, it's a lot of time. I got to believe it's a lot of learning process, and so on. So tell me, have you seen an economic impact to this in your experience? And either way, can you tell us what you foresee with regard to the economic impact of P2E gaming as we move into crypto?
Yeah, so like even right now, there's people earning $100 a day or more in Star Atlas. There's actually a site that you can look. It has all the top ranked players, and of course the bottom, and you can see who's earning. You can take your wallet address and plug it into the site and see where you're at. So $100 a day.
Could I ask a quick? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Could I ask a quick question? You said plug in your wallet address. Are you talking like MetaMask?
Yeah, actually for this one specific, I use Phantom Wallet because it's on the Solana blockchain. But
okay.
Whatever, some people use like Soulflare, whatever your wallet address is, it shows up on there, and you can see where you rank and how much you're earning per day on there, which is pretty
awesome. Cool. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Please keep going with what you were saying.
No problem. And then like actually, as far as economic impact, my wife is from the Philippines, and so I know several Filipinos. I have personally met, like I know someone and personally have met them that has bought in a house and a car using the money that they earned from Axie Infinity about a year or two ago. Yeah. So just imagine like you're playing a game and you can buy a house with it. Now, obviously, Philippines is a third world country, so houses are a little bit cheaper there. But still, that goes back to what we were saying before. Everybody has an opportunity here, and it's definitely going to make an impact. As far as the future, like we're already seeing esports take off as far as like having huge tournaments, sponsorships, like spending money on teams to train them and house them and stuff. And like people being full-time gamers as far as League of Legends and Fortnite and other like esports like that, right?
I'll tell you what, I couldn't even, the first time I ever heard of someone making a full-time income by gaming just totally blew my mind. Totally blew my mind. Like, how the hell is that even possible? But it is. And the fact that eventually this is going to be on the blockchain, or it's already being brought onto the blockchain, I mean, to me is humongous. I think gaming, and this is why I chose these gaming platforms and tokens, etc., to be the next group in the crypto portfolio for you to dollar cost average into, or help me dollar cost average into, I guess. And it is because I really do believe that gaming is going to be just a huge piece of the cryptocurrency space as we go forward, especially in this next bull cycle. So, I mean, tell me what you think. Do you believe that gaming is going to be a huge part in this next bull cycle? I'm betting on it. No pun intended. Because, I mean, again, that's why I'm looking to do dollar cost averaging into these and having you guys help me narrow it down to 5 of these as what will dollar cost average into. I want to let Jason finish his thought. And matter of fact, you know what? I'll grab the link while I'm there to this particular video. I'll put it in the live chat so you can head over here and check out this entire video. I know during the course of a bunch of live streams, we actually end up seeing the majority of this particular interview I did with Jason, but I think that you will appreciate the entirety of it if you take the time to go ahead and watch this video, especially if you're into gaming. And tell me if you are. I'm interested to know, what are you gaming? Are you into the P2E thing? Are you believing that cryptocurrency or the P2E portion of gaming is going to be huge in cryptocurrency? What do you think is going to happen to these gaming related cryptocurrency platforms, tokens, etc.? Again, I'm thinking about it that, that's why I'm dollar cost averaging, or setting it so we can dollar cost average into this in the next 2 quarters. So again, I'm going to bring this up here and let Jason finish his thought, and then we'll
instead of just having the top athletes here, like, everybody will be able to jump in on this. And so it's really going to change the future of gaming. And like when Amazon took off and stores had to either keep up or go out of business, like Sears, that's the way this is going to be. Because as more people go here, the other gaming industries are going to have to adapt, because you can pay money to play a game, or you can play a game and earn money.
And earn money, right?
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. So as more people go to this,
it is a no-brainer.
Other gaming industries will have to adapt, and that's really going to impact a lot.
Awesome. All right, and I think you get the point. I really do believe that the gaming industry is going to be humongous within the cryptocurrency and blockchain space, and again, hence why I'm setting this up. Let me bring that up one more time. With these tokens and coins in mind, for to bring it down to you can certainly vote for these. So by all means, feel free to throw your choices, what we're going to add to the next crypto portfolio, in the chat. Again, if you're on Twitter, throw me a direct message, or you can find the polls that I put out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, and go ahead and vote there. As far as the voting for this is concerned, as to what we're going to have in the next crypto portfolio, my thought process is this voting is probably going to end tonight. So that way I have time to promote what the next crypto portfolio is going to be to everybody, that we're going to start dollar cost averaging into in January of 2024. So these will be the new coins and tokens that you'll be coming to Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night, right? Coming to Crypto on the Rocks every Friday night. And you're going to come here, vote, and these are the ones you're going to be voting for. Right now, assuming we don't get any major changes, again, Bitcoin's going to be part of this regardless, just to kind of put that out there. Bitcoin, I think, again, should be part of every portfolio. And right now, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now, the ones we have votes for are the ones that are going to be in there, because I need to narrow it down to 5. And right now we have votes for Ethereum, the Sandbox, Decentraland, Axie Infinity, and Gala. So unless something changes tonight, and you can change it, come on, if you want something different, now's your chance to vote. Vote for that. Let me know what you're thinking. But right now, that's looking like what it's going to be if nobody else changes some votes around. That's what we're going to be having in our next crypto portfolio. And again, Ethereum, to me, it makes sense. It only makes sense. Cheers, by the way. And again, so it will be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Sandbox, Decentraland, Axie, and Gala is what it's looking like. So you can change that, but now's the time to do it, because I think end of night tonight, once I end this live stream, that, as they say, is that. So you want to take a look at what our portfolio is right now, and where we stand with regard to the current pricing. I'm going to go with yes. I hear you saying yes. Yes, Keith, put it on. Yes. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see what we got. All right. So again, the idea is to show you that with as little as $25 a week, you can dollar cost average into a set group of cryptocurrencies and build yourself up an extensive portfolio. Now, realize that in order to kind of show you this from a bunch of different coin perspectives, I'm only doing this a half a year at a time. Much like I talk, or you've heard Philip talk about, if you tuned into Crypto on the Rocks, and he's talked about his method for investing, and he dollar cost averages into a set group of coins, just like we have here. That's how I set him up to have him pick and keep going. And basically, he just keeps rotating through until he hits his targets of how much he wants to own of X, Y, or Z coin. And basically, you could do the same thing. You don't have to end at 6 months like we're doing. The idea behind the 6 months with regard to Crypto on the Rocks is because I want to be able to show you that you can do it with different portfolios. So with that thought in mind, that's why every 6 months it's going to change. So January, the beginning of January, it's going to change. And then again, for yes. A couple more beers, I'll probably go find a monocle and put it on. Anyway, but yeah, to show you that, the portfolio for the most part doesn't matter as long as you're picking good coins. I mean, at the end of the day, again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor. You need to be able to do your own research and decide what works well with your risk tolerance, right? I mean, yeah, I suppose you could do what I'm doing and just follow along and so on, but again, that's what works for me. That is what works for what I'm showing you here on Crypto on the Rocks. That's I don't know. In my opinion, that's a completely different animal than what you're talking about with regard to you doing your own research and deciding on what it is that you want to dollar cost average into. But if you are, I mean, again, the key is being consistent in the amount of money that you're utilizing to dollar cost average. And again, in this case, we're showing you $25. $25. That's not like huge amounts of money with regard to taking that, investing that. And you're, again, I had it up on the screen. I'm going to bring it back up on the screen where we stand right now with this crypto portfolio. Okay. Again, what you get to vote into tonight, the voting is going to close in about 15 minutes. So please, if you have not already voted, you get to pick two that choices of what we're going to dollar cost average into. So you pick LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, or Cardano. Those are your options. Please put that in the live chat. I appreciate it. And again, if you're on Twitter, send me a direct message and I will tabulate whatever's on Twitter before we end this voting. So make sure that you do that. But again, the idea in next quarter is you're going to be able to take something as little as $25, allocated properly along these cryptocurrencies that you think are best for you. You can build up a good stash of money and put yourself and your family in a completely different place with regard to maintaining your wealth. Again, I know I started alluding to it earlier, but like I didn't understand the correlation of utilizing Bitcoin primarily. And again, I'm not a Bitcoin maxi. Anybody who's been on this channel knows I am not a Bitcoin maxi by any shape or form of the imagination. But I am gaining a new perspective and a new respect for Bitcoin and its first runner advantage, its ability uh, to maintain my energy and wealth for future use. And the older I get, the more that resonates with me. And when I think about, like, from the perspective of my children, for those of you who have younger children, or in my case, grandchildren, um, leaving that generational wealth to them. Now, hey, I'm a working slob like everybody else. That's why, well, no, that's not why. I'm lying. I part of why I do what I do is because, honestly, I think at this point in my life, this is what I should be doing. I need to tap into all of the knowledge that I have and everything I've learned about cryptocurrency, and I need to get that information out to people who don't know anything about cryptocurrency, who might be in even worse positions than I'm in, and who are trying to change their own financial and their family's financial future, and give them what I believe are some of the best tools to be able to do that in the form of cryptocurrency. Now, I mean, if you've been here on any of my live streams for any length of time, it's not just cryptocurrency. I do believe that gold is a necessary option, because you need to diversify, not only diversify the cryptocurrencies that you are investing in and starting to stack on in your cryptocurrency wallets, but also having gold, for example, as another option. And if Crypto Jar were here, he'd be telling you probably silver as well. Again, gold has been money since like forever. Silver was money for the longest time. And sorry, one of my granddaughters is actually trying to call me right now. And I've got to, I feel bad. I feel bad. Oh, I'm gonna. Sorry, guys. I've got to send her a quick message and tell her what. Oh crap! I can't remember what my pen. I hate this new thing with Facebook. In order to sync your chat history, you have to put a new code in. Cheers, by the way. But I'm gonna have them send me a one-time code instead, because that's just like drive me nuts. Seriously, was the one-time code. Come on. I wanted to at least tell her that I'm not ignoring her. I just obviously okay. None of this is okay. That doesn't want to work, and I can't remember what the holy hell my code is. So hold on. I gotta message my daughter and tell her that I'm busy. Please tell her I love her, and I can't right now. Hang on. I love my grandkids, and this one's one of my younger grandkids. So she just got, permission to use Messenger to kind of contact family and stuff. Hang on. So I don't want her to think I'm ignoring her. I'll have to, you know. Oh, you know what? She might not be with my daughter right now. Well, oh well. I tried. I tried. I can't remember my damn PIN code. Oh my God. Is that right? Maybe. Yay, that's right. Let me just tell her. All right. I appreciate everybody being patient here with me and my grandkids right now. I love the fact that she's trying to call Papa and chat with me here. But yeah. So Appreciate your patience. Thank you very much. Much appreciated. Anyway, I don't even know what the hell I was talking about before I got distracted by that. Yeah. Anyway, so again, if you want to, let me throw this back up there. Well, actually, that's the new portfolio. Let's take a look at where we are with regard to our crypto portfolio for this period. Now, remember, the reason you're getting 2 votes every week is because when I started this, I started it late, and in order to be able to catch up and be completely caught up by the end of December, we had to at least do 2 votes every single week on Crypto on the Rocks. So that's where we are with that. All right. Flipping mouse just froze. There we go. So that's why we're not quite where we should be. We should be in the 20. So for the purposes of like Bitcoin being the lead, because every week we go into Bitcoin, we should be at around 23 maybe. So we're still catching up. We're close. We're at 18. Worst case, there'll be a week or 2 into January, and you guys won't be voting on that. I'm just going to put in what I want at that point. But anyway, Bitcoin, we've done 18 purchases of Bitcoin at this point with an average buy-in price of $37,373. We started purchasing Bitcoin when it was under 30K in this particular portfolio. So this has come out huge with regard to playing into our crypto portfolio here. We currently have 0066 BTC. Again, I anticipate that by the time we're done catching up, I'm hoping that we're going to be at least over 0.01. But yeah, anyway, the prices are up there. As of the time right before I started this video live stream, excuse me, the price was 41,976. So the current value of the portfolio of this 0.006 BTC is $277.65. Now, I've invested $270 gross in fiat, and I've incurred $26.82 in fees. So the actual, sorry, gotta get me a new drink here. The actual net deposit of Bitcoin into, or net value invested into Bitcoin, is $243.18. You can see that's a plus. We are up 12.42%. 12.42%. I mean, again, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. All right, so let's move on. ADA, we've done 4 purchases of ADA with an average buy-in price of 43 cents. I have 87.536 ADA. The current price of ADA is, or at least it was, about 60 cents. So our actual portfolio value, so the actual price of these 87 is $52.76. I've gross invested $40, incurred $3.96 in fees. So the net deposit into Cardano is $36.04. With this price move by ADA, we are up over 31%. Again, remember, this is dollar cost averaging. Okay, this is dollar cost averaging at work right here. You're literally seeing it live. You're seeing it live. Up 31%. Now, even if that goes back down into the 40s, I got an average buy-in price of 43 cents. I don't care. That's perfect. All right, HBAR. we've done 4 purchases into HBAR. And then at the end, when this crypto portfolio is done, like the investing into this crypto portfolio is done, I am going to oh my God, I'm having a brain cramp. Take that HBAR and I'm going to put it, stake it in a Hashpack wallet. So we're going to earn more HBAR off of our HBAR. I'm just remembering right now that I forgot to put the link in the live chat interview I did with Jason. I'm doing that right now. And then so you guys can go ahead and watch that. I forgot to do that. I apologize for that. So I'm putting that in the live chat as we speak. All right, there it is. So you can go ahead and check out that interview with Jason. And then I want to put a link to the video I did showing you how to stake your HBAR. I did that about 2 weeks ago now. Intention is to do a follow-up. I'm trying to get that done before the end of the year. So bear with me. Hold on. Staking HBAR video. Oh, Vidro. I've obviously had a little too much to drink. Paste. All right, there we go. And so there's that. So you can go ahead and watch that. And now I've got right here Jake Thompson. Jake, welcome. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate you putting in. My fees are outrageous. Jake is 1,000% right. But I didn't say it when I was talking about all this stuff earlier, Jake. The idea behind this, especially this first particular crypto portfolio, was that the average person who is new to cryptocurrency could easily invest in these coins or tokens with this, again, $25 per week DCA, and still put aside a decent amount of money. In order to do that, and again, I did it as US centric, I utilized Coinbase. Now, like Coinbase, hate Coinbase, it is what it is. Coinbase has a great user interface. They make it very easy. At the end of the day, they charge outrageous fucking fees. That's just the facts, guys. That's just the facts. And Jake points that out here, and I appreciate that. I probably should have put that out there ahead of time. And so that's why these fees are so high. I'm honestly hoping that in this next cycle, the fees might drop a little bit with what I'm looking for, Web3 gaming and P2E tokens in this next cycle starting in January, because I'll have to be using a lot of DeFi platforms, I think, in order to be able to get these coins and tokens. So, Jake, I appreciate you putting that out there. You are 1,000% correct. Yes. No, don't be sorry. No, don't be sorry. I appreciate you pointing that out. You're 1,000% correct. And it's not something I repeat every week here on Crypto on the Rocks. That I use Coinbase, and that, I did that on purpose because of the way I was originally setting it up. So why would you know if you're new here? And again, if you're new here, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, click that bell icon, click the all. I really appreciate that. And yeah, why would you know that? No worries, my friend. I appreciate you pointing that out. And you're right. Coinbase fees suck. They suck. They're fucking horrible. But again, it was meant to be for the new person originally who might be just tuning in to Crypto on the Rocks, see this drunk guy sitting here talking about cryptocurrency, and then they decide, well, maybe I can do that. If he's drunk and he can do it, why the hell can't I? Cheers, by the way. So yeah, That was the whole thought about it. Yes, it is. The Coinbase apps, it makes it so simple, easy on your phone, right? It's just an easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I honestly don't use the app. I've had nothing but issues with their app. And I don't know if it's because I'm using an Android or whatever. But the last time I tried to use their app, it backfired and they thought I was trying to hack my own damn account. They locked me out of my account, which, okay, fine, whatever. I get it. Security, yada, yada. But like, what a pain in the ass it was. I had to go through a whole nother KYC process on a computer, which is usually what I use, ironically. But I just thought, hey, this is easy. Like you just said, it's on my app. I can bing, 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 all done, right? Yeah, not so much. I don't try the app anymore. I've given up on their app. I think their app fucking sucks, or at least it does for me. Sorry, it is what it is. But yeah. Understood. Super dope concept. Yeah, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Jake. I appreciate that. Thank you. Make sure you vote, Jake, for what we're going to be able to dollar cost average into next week. Or this week. I do it on Wednesday. I do the dollar cost averaging on Wednesday. The options are LCX, HBAR, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. You get 2 votes because I'm still playing catch up here. 2 votes. So please jump that into the live chat. I'd love to add your votes to the tally here. We're going to be closing the voting in about 5 minutes. Okay, so where were we? So let me bring this full screen. Hang on one second. Okay, so whoops, that's the wrong one. Hello, Keith. There it is. Good Lord. HBAR. So we've done 4 into HBAR, average buy-in price of about 6 cents. We have just over 603 HBAR. The current price of HBAR today is about 8 cents. So $42.32, 48.32. So $48.32 on a $40 investment, $3.96 in fees. Net investment is about $36.04. So we're up 25.41% on HBAR. Awesome. LCX, again, for those who have been around for a while, you know LCX was a include from Philip, who is normally here. Hang on one second. I'm trying to close some of these screens. I'm going crazy. Who is a regular here on Crypto on the Rocks. I wish you were here tonight. Miss him. Matter of fact, Philip, cheers, brother. I honestly was originally not even going to put LCX in this crypto portfolio. Was not a big fan of it. LCX is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange out of Liechtenstein. But since I trust Philip, he likes to do a lot of research about stuff. So the fact that he wanted it, I said, yeah, what the hell, why not? So we put it in here. And I'll tell you what, the more research I do with regard to the LCX exchange, the more I'm glad that it's here. At the end of the day, we've done 3 DCAs into LCX with an average buy-in price of 4.8 cents. We have 571 plus LCX tokens with a current price of 6.7 cents. So our 571 tokens are worth $38.74. We did $30 gross, incurred $2.97 in fees, with a $27.03 net investment. We are up 30.22%. Last week we were up like 50% on LCX. It's crazy. Quant, we've done 3 DCAs into Quant with an average buy-in price of $104.45. We have 0.25 Quant. Current price of Quant is $110. So our portfolio balance, so that 0.25 Quant is at $28.57. We've done $30 gross, $297 in fees, so $27.03. We're up 5.39% on Quant. Finally, XLM, Stellar, XLM. We have done 4 purchases into XLM. with an average buying price of 11.7 cents. We own 304.79, so just over 304 XLM tokens. The current price is about 12.2 cents, so $37.45 is what our 304 XLM are worth currently. We've put in $40 gross, again, $3.96 in fees for a net deposit of $36.04. So we're up 3.77%. All right, for those who like pie charts, this will give you a little bit more, but here's the totals here. So our current portfolio value is $483.49. We have gross deposited $450. We've incurred $44.64 in fees for a net deposit of $405.36. So we are doing very well over our net investment. And so if you look at it in the little pie chart here, you can see that Bitcoin is 57.4% of our portfolio. Again, in my opinion, Bitcoin should always be at least 50% of your portfolio. And then we've got ADA at 10.9%, HBAR at 10%, LCX at 8%, XLM at 7.7, and then 5.9 on Quant, again, for those who like the whole pie chart thing. So that's where we stand currently with regard to our dollar cost averaging in this particular crypto portfolio. I think, frankly, if you ask me, I think we're doing pretty damn well. What do you think? Cheers. All right. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? If you're looking to add a coin to your portfolio, I highly recommend Link. Super good fundamentals. Not sure where to vote, but HBAR and Quant. Well, you just voted. HBAR and Quant. You vote right here in the live chat, Jake. Thank you. Appreciate that. HBAR and Quant will 10x by 2025, no doubt. Both have great narratives. You're not wrong. You are 100% right. I agree. That was part of why I definitely wanted to make sure that they were part of this initial crypto portfolio. And I agree with you on Link. I know you probably missed the very beginning of the live stream when I was going through the markets. I think Link has huge futures with regard to the cryptocurrency space. As a matter of fact, if you check out my beginner crypto portfolio, which basically was a question I was asked on, like, if I'm just a beginner, what should I look at dollar cost averaging into? Link was definitely part of that. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick and I'll show you that. I wrote an entire article about it on my site. I'm sorry, I still got work to do on my site. My SSL expired because I had it. It doesn't matter. The point is I screwed it up, and yeah. Anyway, I've still got to fix that. So please forgive my stupidity. Let's see, beginner. Why am I having what? Did I type that wrong? Yeah, cryptos. Here we go. Let me see if I can't bring that up. So basically, I was asked the question. That big enough for you to see? Yep. Okay, good. About what cryptos might be considered a good investment for people who are just kind of jumping into the space. And, I give a lot of caveats here, and I tell you about the mistakes I've made, the money I've lost, the money I've gained, whatever. And I actually did a video about it. Let me open that in a different tab. I'll put that link in the description or excuse me, in the live chat here, so you guys can go and check that out without having to read the article on the website. Where's the live chat? Here we go. All right, so there's that. If you want to go ahead and check out that video right there that I did about it. But basically, let me bring this up. This is what I'm thinking. In my opinion, the best newbie and crypto portfolio is Bitcoin again, which and again I go down into details as to how much, 50% on this, and this, what percentages in as you go through, and the why I pick these are in this article. So again, feel free to check that out. But again, Bitcoin, obviously, that's completely wrong. This should be refreshed. Why is that not refreshing? The price action. See, nothing but problems. Nothing but problems. I got to go in and fix that damn. Okay, it says an error occurred. Try again. Man, there's no winning for losing. I'm having issues with my live stream. I'm having issues with my website. Oh, I see why. Because StreamYard is like overwhelmed right now and it's not liking this. So I apologize for any lag in this live stream. But basically, ignore the pricing. I've obviously got to get in there and fix that. We got Bitcoin, Blanche, and Chainlink. Again, I think Chainlink definitely huge future with regard to cryptocurrency. And yeah, so I appreciate that. I think you put something else in here, Jake. Hang on one second. I also like Sol, of course. Yeah, well, I got in around $17, so I don't know if there's a good buy-in price now that it's 70. Okay. I am going to reserve comment on Solana. I am not a Solana fan at all. A little too much VC funding for me, a little too centralized for me, and until recently it was breaking down every other freaking month. They have had a decent stretch right now where it's been running pretty well, and yeah, so again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy. Philip, my brother, cheers. Appreciate seeing you here, brother. Please tell the family I said hey. All right, Jake. Yes, AVAX gaming narrative. I've been DCAing into AVAX for that's awesome. Good for you, Jake. I'm glad to hear that. It's such a great coin. It'll appear major account locked value for any company attempting to build game. I agree. I think AVAX, and it's not just the gaming with AVAX. There's so many things with AVAX that they're just like, yeah, bam. I mean, AVAX is going to be one of those major players. So like I said, for those who are looking, I put the link to that video that you can go ahead and watch that I put out talking about the initial investors crypto portfolio. Again, my opinion, not financial advice. It is what it is. But those players and those coins, those tokens, they make sense to me. And they've got good, in my opinion, again, I'm not talking about Bitcoin in particular here. Ethereum, I'm not too thrilled about their tokenomics. And for those who've been on this channel for any length of time, you know that since Ethereum has gone from proof of work to proof of stake, I am lost my enthusiasm for Ethereum. Even though it will likely be a part of the next crypto portfolio, and it's got first mover advantage. I mean, there's a lot of stuff built on it. They've got the ear of a lot of TradFi players. You've already got places like BlackRock putting in their request to the SEC for Ethereum ETFs. So to not have Ethereum in again, the reason for the Ethereum in that portfolio is strictly because of the fact that you got people building games and that kind of thing on Ethereum. Otherwise, I don't know. I think the next one after that, like Q3 of 2024, unless something makes me change my mind, I think I'm going to do L1s as the investment portfolio. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I'm getting off track here. I apologize. I'm getting off track. But Jake, thank you for that. I appreciate your interaction. And yeah, Philip, listen from I get it, brother. I know you've got so much shit going on. I understand the fact that you're literally just like chillaxing here listening. I truly appreciate it. I really, really do. All right, let me tabulate up the last of these votes right now. Let's see. We got one for Quant. Hey, Philip, help me out, brother. Vote. You know what to do. That way because I think I'm going to end up with a tie here. So help me break that tie. LCX, H bar, Quant, Stellar, and Cardano. Anybody else can vote right now. But Philip, once you get your votes in, that's it. I'm gonna close out the voting. So go ahead, please get your votes in for me, brother. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's see. We had another vote for Quant and a vote for H bar. Yeah, we've got like a 4-way tie going. Philip, come on, help me out. Break this up. I'm gonna go check out Twitter right now to see if anybody sent me a direct message on Twitter with their vote, or X or whatever the fuck they call themselves now. So let's see what we got here. All right, messages. Interesting. We have one. Somebody voted one. Why would you only vote one? You get 2 votes, but that's okay. I appreciate the vote. We got another one for LCX at this point. So right now, I've got a tie with LCX and Cardano, and then a 3-way tie. That's a tie for the lead, and then a 3-way tie for XLM, Quant, and H bar for the other one. So come on, Philip, if you're still listening there, brother, come on. I know you probably fell asleep. I apologize, man. I know you're tired. I know you got so much shit going on. It's not even funny. I truly another minute to give me the tiebreaker, as it were. If not, we're going to go with LCX and Cardano as our DCA for this week. Again, remember, for everybody that's just joining in, starting January 2021, we're changing our crypto portfolio to reflect gaming, P2E, and Web3. So I need to narrow this list that's right here on your screen. Did it come up on the screen? Yes, it did. Let me make it full screen for you. I'm needing to narrow this list down to 5. Needing to narrow it down to 5. So please feel free to tell me, because the voting ends tonight for this. Right now, the ones that have votes are all going to get in because there's 5. So Ethereum, the Sandbox, Decentraland, Axie, and Gala all currently have votes. Also that you can choose is MetaHero, Floki, ICP, Engine, Immutable X, Illuvium, and Vulcan Forge. So by all means, make sure that you are voting for that as well. I appreciate that. What do we got here? What's funny is my biggest win in this market is Bonk. I know Bonk has gone absolutely insane, Jake. It really has. I know. My investment on Bonk is up 20x, but I only put in $200. Hey, you gotta put in what you put in, right? What a weird crypto world. Yeah. Amen. Cheers on that, Jake. Cheers on that. Absolutely. Freaking crypto is weird as shit. All right, what do we got here? All right. If it's just 2 votes, and it is, Jake, I'm sorry, it is 2 votes. Okay, IMX, and it awesome. All right, let me add those in there. So Immutable X gets a vote, and then Illuvium gets a vote. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you voting on that. Now I don't feel so bad. Now we got to make some decisions. We have a 4-way tie, right? Yeah, 4-way tie between Decentraland, Axie, Immutable X, and Illuvium. So I'm hoping somebody's going to break that tie before we actually end this live stream. So feel free, anybody else. I know I got a bunch of people in the live stream. Come on, vote for some of that. Again, let me bring it up full screen so you can see. We've got Ethereum. This is going to be for the next dollar cost averaging portfolio starting in January. These are the items that you're going to be able to vote for us to dollar cost average into over the first 2 quarters of 2024. So we've got Ethereum, the Sandbox, Decentraland, MetaHero, Axie, Floki, ICP, Gala, Engine, Immutable X, Illuvium, and Vulcan Forged. So please jump on in there and help break the tie we got going right now. We got literally a 4-way tie going, a 3-way tie going. So let's break that out. Jake, thanks again for voting. I appreciate that very much. I think Phil fell asleep on us. Love you, brother. Love you. You're doing great, man. I appreciate you even checking in. Oh boy, I'm almost out of beer. Here we go again. What's everybody drinking? Come on, tell me. This is crypto on the rocks, man. You're supposed to be like having a drink. I get it. Some people need to be dry. You can, and again, doesn't have to be alcohol. Be water. I got my water just in case. Okay, I just lost my water. It just fell on the floor behind the chair. So much for that. Anyway, so whatever it is, tell me what it is in the chat. Appreciate it. If it is alcohol, let me know. Beer for me. All right. Appreciate that. What do we got? All right, Tech Man, water. I get it, man. I get it. In my morning live streams, it's let me just get this out of here right now. In my morning live streams, either maybe I don't need another beer. It's either water or it's coffee. Given them at 10 a.m., you'd think it'd be coffee, but by 10 a.m., I've been up for several hours at that point. Again, old guy, being up this late for me, this is already pushing my bedtime. But thank you, Tech Man. I appreciate that water. Yeah, I get it. I understand. And yeah, the more beer I drink, the less I'm going to be. Yeah. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. What the? Okay. Well, while I've got that up there, it looks like we're going to be going with LCX and Cardano this week. Those are going to be our winners for DCA this week. So I'll be doing, as always, that DCA on Wednesday, and we'll be adding that to the portfolio as well as 2 DCAs into Bitcoin. And I do 2 DCAs each time, by the way. I know we have, it makes sense to just get the whole, instead of doing 15 and 15, just do the whole $30. But you want to know what? I want to be able to have that degree of separation, because sometimes the price goes up, sometimes the price goes down. So you know what? To get the truest form of dollar cost averaging, again, I know I'm playing catch up a little bit, but to get that truest form of dollar cost averaging, my thought process is I'm going to do that second DCA. As a matter of fact, the other, not last week, the week before, I think I did 3 I didn't have you guys vote for that. I literally picked one and did a DCA into the Bitcoin portion of the portfolio because I need to play catch up. So I'm going to try as close as I can to get to the end of the year, because when January comes, I want to be focusing strictly on the new crypto portfolio. Okay. Well, I appreciate the late vote, Philip. LCX, you know what? That puts LCX ahead. We're going to do the LCX anyway. And the quant, I appreciate that. That puts the tie with ADA. But I'm going to do the ADA because I said I was going to do that. But LCX, you just shored it up for LCX. So I appreciate that. And tell Wendy I said, hey, I get it. It's getting late, man. I know you guys have had busy, long days. I know, brother. I really do. So you guys need to tune out. I understand completely. I appreciate you guys being here. You know, I love you guys. And yeah, thank you for being here. And you and I will touch base because I want to hear more about, your portfolio and helping you get that stuff into your own wallet. Hugely, hugely, hugely important. I know everybody that's here watching this knows that already. I appreciate that. And again, I know some of you are tuned in later. We were talking about hardware wallets, and I'm all about the Tangent wallet. There's a playlist for that on my YouTube channel. And for those who haven't tuned in to the Matrix Money podcast with myself, Crypto Jar, and FF, we go live every Tuesday morning at 10 a.m. The link to subscribe to that channel is in the description of this live stream. Make sure you head over there and do that. We're going to be giving away a Tangent 1.0 wallet. Tangent just came out with its 2.0 wallet. And again, I was trying to get that video about the Tangent 2.0 out before the beginning of the year. And sadly, I don't think that's going to happen. I apologize. I'm trying to keep up, but I got so many family things going on at this time of the year. Yeah, I just can't do it. Yes, I got it, brother. I got your choices. I did get them. I just saw them pop in on my text messages as well. I appreciate that. But yeah, we're gonna do we're definitely LCX and ADA this week. So I'm just making a highlight on that to make sure I don't mess that up. So I appreciate everybody who took the time to vote. Thank you for those who voted on Twitter. I know Twitter is a little bit difficult. You can't see the live chat on Twitter. So I appreciate those who are watching there. Thank you so much for that. And make sure, if you are new here, make sure you share this around. I really appreciate that. For those who are watching on YouTube, I'm trying to build my YouTube subscriber base. Say that 5 times fast. Oh my God, I definitely need another beer. Okay, up to over 1,000, so I can actually monetize the channel. And while again, it's I'm trying to put this information out there because I think, like I was telling you earlier, at this point in my life, this is what I need to be doing, getting this information out there to try and help as many people as possible. Because even though crypto may not necessarily be the end all be all with regard to salvaging your wealth and building generational wealth, because again, I'm all about gold as well, and I dollar cost average into gold. Link in the description for Acre Gold. They'll literally, for like $50 a month, you can dollar cost average into gold and send it direct to your home. It gets sent right to your damn door. It doesn't get any freaking easier than that. I'm sorry, it just doesn't. But I believe that everybody needs to be finding a way to salvage their wealth and maintain their wealth, because this FJB administration is just destroying the economy, is destroying this country. And, you know, I don't know. It's not like I'm looking to get into a political debate, but I'm sorry. When I go to the store and try and buy groceries, and, you know, it's costing me 3 times what it used to buy groceries, there's a fucking problem. And I believe that we have to take proactive steps to be able to save our wealth and be able to have the financial stability that we need to pass on to our children and our grandchildren. I get it. Everybody is at a different point in their timeline. Like I said, you know, my kids are grown. They're out on their own. They've got their own families. They're doing their own thing, man. You know, and now my thought process is about my grandchildren. And, you know, and I know, like, for, you know, for those who watch the Matrix Money podcast, you know, like FF wasn't there this week because his daughter was sick. You know, he's got a little kid, man. That shit takes precedent. It just does. You know, and Jar, he's got smaller kids. And you got to think about them. What's their future? Because this fucking administration, and in fairness, it's not just this administration, is just creating more and more debt, which is going to spiral out of control. And they're just trying to push it off to our kids and our grandkids, and screw them for doing this. The only way you're going to be able, or in my opinion, again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, I think that you need to be investing in crypto. What do we got here? My top 5 holds in my portfolio. Ah, gotcha. Bud Light. Nice. Let's see. BTC 52%. Nice. AVAX 18%. Good. Link 18%. Solana 13%. And again, I'm not a fan of Solana, but honestly, if you think about it, these VCs are pouring money into it. I think Solana's got a future, as long as they can keep their goddamn blockchain running. And IMX for 10%. You know what, Jake? That's not a bad portfolio. What do we got here? Oops, BTC 32%. I didn't add up the math. The frigging beer just doesn't do the math thing. But you know what? There it is. Good for you. That's not bad. That's not bad. You know, everybody needs to be, my humble opinion. Wait, here we go. Like, I got to say the words. Not financial advice, not financial advisor. Old bastard. Nobody's coming to save you, man. The government isn't going to save you. I don't care what president's in office. Congress could give a fuck about you. They're just trying to line their own pockets. And now, I'm talking U.S. centric here, okay? It's not like I'm poo-poo on the U.S. Like I was talking with Automatic Beats in the live chat earlier. Man, I'm a patriot. I served my country because I believed in my country at that time. And I still do believe in the country and the concepts on which it was founded. But this government, in my opinion, is the government that the founders warned us about. It just is. Everybody's out for themselves. Everybody is looking to line their own fucking pockets. And I don't care how you slice it or dice it, they ain't helping you. Nothing that they do is about helping me or you. Nothing. They are only about helping themselves. You shouldn't be going into fucking politics and coming out richer than you went in. But the way our government is currently set up, that's what happens, sadly. That is what happens of it all. And I see more people jumping in, and I appreciate that. Thank you very much. You know what? It was my pleasure to do it because I believed in this country. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you very much. But you want to know what? I always felt that it was my obligation to do so. That if you believe in the country you live in, you should be taking a portion of your life to provide service back to this country. And I still believe that, with the exception that I am not, look at my face, not pleased with what our government is doing. And again, I know, and things are worse now. Sorry, they just are. This fucking president has got his head up his ass, assuming his diaper's off. And nobody's coming to help us. We have to help ourselves. And it is my opinion that crypto is one of those ways to do that. Thank you. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. I also believe there should be term limits. No one should make a fucking career out of being a politician. No one. Right now, Congress is a fucking geriatric facility. You got Dianne Feinstein croaking in office. You got Mitch McConnell having an embolism on fucking national TV because he's so fucking old. All these fucking people need to go. The problem is, in order to get the term limits, they have to vote for the term limits. And they're never going to vote for the term limits because then they're not near the fucking money printing machine, which means they're not going to be able to line their fucking coffers. And this is all without me having another beer. But yes, Jake, I could live with this. I can live with that. I can live with that. I appreciate everybody being involved in the live chat, even though, you know, nobody's coming on. I appreciate it. And you know, especially like Philip, I know, brother, I know you guys are just like straight out. And I appreciate the fact that you even jumped into the live chat, because I guarantee you, you were probably just like, oh my God, I don't even want to deal with this right now. But you support me all the time, always. And I appreciate that, man. I won't forget it. You know, I don't. But anyway, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start wrapping this up. I really appreciate everybody that has been in the live chat. You got my 2 cents on everything that you may have wanted or didn't even want. But I appreciate everybody being here. So Tech Man, appreciate you being here. Jake, I appreciate you being here. Philip, appreciate you being here. Truly, 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 everybody that was here. I don't think I missed anybody. Automatic Beats, forgot about him. Don't forget Automatic Beats. He is great. He's here all the time. Appreciate that very much. Yeah, trying to make sure I touched on everybody and thanking everybody for being involved in the chat. So here we go. We're 10 days out of Christmas. I hope that you're moving in the right direction for you and your family. I hope the holidays are going to go well and that all your plans are getting put in place and all that is going well with you and your family. We're 20 days out of the new year. And I think 2024 is going to be a shit show. Just being honest. I think it's going to be a fucking shit show. But you and I have the opportunity to be able to help to get a little Teflon coating with regard to the shit that's going to be thrown around. And I think that's cryptocurrency. I think that is gold, other precious metals, even. Again, links to all the information with regard to that in the description of this live stream. I appreciate everybody being here Friday night, bringing in the weekend. And I hope you'll be back on Monday for my live stream, 10 a.m. Monday and Wednesday, talking about whatever. The last one was Elizabeth Warren and her bullshit that she's throwing out. And on Tuesday, on the Matrix Money podcast with Jar and FF, make sure link to that channel in the description of this live stream. So go ahead, head over there. Make sure you subscribe. Really appreciate that. That particular podcast is also a podcast on a bunch of different places and that I don't have listed here. I know we're like on Apple. I want to say we're on Google Podcast. I want to say we're on a couple of others. No, wait, maybe not Apple. I think Apple is the pain in the ass. But anyway, we're on a bunch of different podcasts. So you can find the Matrix Money podcast on a bunch of different podcast providers. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. But for everybody that's here, I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate all the interaction inside of the live chat. Awesome, Jake. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Peace to you, my friend. And I'm going to, you too. You enjoy your night. You enjoy your weekend. And that's kind of the point of this. You know, casual crypto conversation, maybe a laugh or two. You can laugh at me making, you know, when I get off on different freaking topics. And, you know, just casual, man. You know, there's too much stress in this world as it freaking is. It's time to take a break about it, think about it, and just be like, this is what I need to do to deal with it and curb it. So again, Jake, appreciate you being in there. You've been great, very active. Appreciate your input about your portfolio, all that stuff. Appreciate that. Again, everybody, thank you very much for your interaction. I appreciate you. I truly do. And I hope you and your families have a great weekend. And I will see you all again Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern, for my next live stream. I don't have any freaking idea what the topic is gonna be. So if you're new to me, you can sign up for my newsletter. Link is in the description of this live chat, and you'll get notified of what the topic's going to be and how you can join me live. So link to join my newsletters in the description of this live stream. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe to the channel and you'll be able to find the notifications as they come out when I go live. So I'll see you Monday, 10 a.m. Eastern time. And we're going to talk about, I don't know. You got to tune in and find out at this point. All right. Everybody, have a good night. Peace. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you all for your input. And I look forward to seeing you next Friday on Crypto on the Rocks.